Do you want to earn up to like $40 an hour, or like between $35 to $40 per hour? Then you have come to the right video. Keep on watching, guys. Please make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'll be dropping the different jobs you can get as an international student, like the best jobs for you to get as an international student in Australia. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Welcome back. Guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lolita. If you're seeing me for the very first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys are the real OG. A round of applause for you. Welcome back to another video. So on my channel I do videos about studying in Australia, student life in Australia, vlogs, like lifestyle, like the basic things you need, or like videos that will help you settle in Australia as an international student. That's mostly what I do on my channel. So if you're definitely interested in coming here to study, or you know someone interested, then you should definitely click on that subscribe button, like, share and comment, so you're the first to know every time I upload new video. So I upload videos weekly, okay guys? So I upload videos weekly, which I believe is good news for a lot of people. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so today we'll be talking about best jobs for international students in the year 2022 in Australia. Jobs that will pay you as much as $40. So do you want to earn up to like $40 an hour, or like between $35 to $40 per hour? Then you have come to the right video. Keep on watching, guys. Please make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'll be dropping the different jobs you can get as an international student, like the best jobs for you to get as an international student. As you know, before, like, we were limited to 20 hours a week, but right now there's no cap. But in saying that, I still feel like the government could still come back and review that in a couple of months. They said by April they'll review again, so it might end up going back to 20 hours a week. So if you are going to be working, I'm saying this in case like you go back to 20 hours a week, you are still able to work like get a job that will still pay you well, even with 20 hours. 20 hours is not much, as we all know. Also, like, some of these jobs, based on the fact that it's in the essential work sectors, you can actually work more than 20 hours a week. So we'll get right into that now. First job would be working as a support worker. So support worker is like you're a carer for people. It might be people with disability, it might be physical disability, mental disability, or anything like that. So you help them, you support them physically. So some people, like the carer, like what you do is like you do like very personal things, like bathing for them, washing them up, helping them go to the bathroom and things like that. It's not very pretty, but the pay is very good. So that is one job. I think that job you get up to like at least over $30 an hour. Yes, so that is one job. And in that category, there's also like being a support worker, but for people that, not that they can't like bath themselves or go to the bathroom themselves. Some of them just need help with like going for grocery shopping, and they might have like intellectual disability. They maybe they need help with grocery shopping, taking like the transport, like taking the bus. They need someone to go with them, or like driving them around to go to places, or like, you know, doing banking activities, like going to the bank. They need someone else there to help them with the process and things like that. So it might be that kind of job. So I feel like the support worker job is divided into like two categories. There's like support worker, where you do all of those things, where the people, like, they are not very mobile, they can't move around on their own and things like that. You have to support them well. That is one. The second job would be like being a support worker, like that one would be like disability, yeah. Then the other one is being a support worker, where you are helping them with the basic things like transport and all of those things, and you still get paid very well for that. These people can't like really do those things on their own. They need like a support system, right? So, and you will be providing that for them to be able to at least live a normal life to a certain level. So that's what you are doing for those people. The pay for that one is really good. Whereas for HK, you are helping, like it's like older people, maybe people that have dementia or they are sick or something like that. You are helping them a lot to get around, like cleaning them up and doing things like that. Some of them are like they're old and frail, they can't really move around or do things like that, so you're helping them in every way. So you do a lot more work for that one, and the pay is not as much as disability and support. So I didn't want to mention that before, but I was just like, you know, someone might not want to do the disability and support and they're more interested in aged care. That's why I'm like chipping this one in here. So this one, I feel like the pay is, I'll find out the pay and put it on the screen. So I feel like from 22 or 25, let's say 25 to $27, depending on where you are, your state or whatever. Some states pay more than the other, right? So that would be the price range for that one. If you're definitely coming in, make sure that you try and look for these jobs. So these jobs are really good because they are like, you're an essential worker, so you work even if there's like lockdown or whatever, you still have to go to work. That means your pay will not be affected in any way, which is really good. So for the support worker that I mentioned earlier, I forgot to mention that you need to have like certificate 3 or certificate 4 in like aged care or disability or community service. And those certificates, depending on where you live, I know Sydney, it's like between 3 to 6 months it will take you. So once you settle in a little bit, these jobs are things you get after. So when you come in, you might just get the regular retail job or hospitality. Then after a while, you'll be able to get into all these jobs I've mentioned. So these are like future plans. These are like some of the best jobs for you to get. So for the disability job or support job, you need certificate 3 or certificate 4, which is minimum for you to be able to get a job usually. So you would how would I put it, you do the course. The course is like 3 to 6 months. I'm not sure how much it costs, a couple of thousands, or like 3,000, like last time I checked, at least $3,000. But the good thing is this money you make it back within like a month, 2 months of starting like the care job, and you have stable shift, you get your 3,000 back. No stress or hassle. So just think of it as investment for your future, yeah, for what you're gonna get the money back. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I just feel like I'm stuttering a lot in this video, but yeah, so those are like the top jobs for students here, things you should consider once you've settled in. Like, look out for these jobs because it will save you like worrying about your bills and all of that. It's really good. You would settle in properly and you'll be able to afford the basic things. Please don't go over your budget and say Lola said you can live baby girl life. Yeah, you can live baby girl life, but you need to within reason. Basically is what I'm saying. But yeah, and like here in my own state, Tasmania, it takes you like up to 1 year to get that certificate. And the thing is, you can't be in Tasmania and say you want to do the certificate in Sydney. You have to be physically there to do the certificate. So either you move to Sydney and do the certificate for 3 months or 6 months and then come back to Tasmania. But it's tricky if you're on a student visa because you are studying in a particular school. But anyway, things are online now, so if you don't have to go to school physically. But yeah, so just know that already. And also I think you have to also have first aid certificate. I think that is included in your certificate 3, certificate 4, so you can perform basic first aid in case your client needs it or things like that. That one would be working as a COVID response, working in the COVID response team. As we all know, COVID is going on now and everything is not so nice. So with this one, the pay is very good, guys. So people are getting paid up to $40 per hour, 40 Australian dollars per hour, and that is amazing. That's good news. That's like almost double of what you get on your regular job or if you do retail or things like that. So it's really, really good. And from what I know, what you do mostly is like you are like part of the COVID response team. Your job is to like pick calls. It's like working at a call center, but like you have access to information where some people will call in and like you help people book vaccines, you help people if people need, like people are coming into I'm going to use my city as example because I know about it. If people are coming into like Tasmania and they want to know about like, do they have COVID exemption, do they need to get vaccinated, what are those things they need to do before they travel in and all of that, you are going to be helping them with that. That's like majorly your job. Also, like this, be part of the COVID response, like you help people like businesses. You know the way everyone has like the code that you have to scan on your phone now for like if to check in, right? So you are in charge of also helping people, like directing them to the right place to go for those kind of things. So like you are like the face of the, will I say, government. Like you are helping people over the phone, directing them to the departments they need to go to if you can't help them. Like if you're, sometimes I think they route the calls in such a way like your department is like you are going to be the first entry point, and then you direct them to the other places they can go to. That is like basically what you do, and the job is really good. The pay is good. Like you're a casual worker, so the only bad thing with this is because it's casual, it's contract, it's a contract job, so they might employ you for like, they'll tell you okay 6 months, but I feel like with the way COVID is and it's still ongoing, you might have to stay, you might get to stay in the job for like 1 year until like they don't need you anymore, until COVID. Once COVID is done, just know like you might not be needed for that job again. So that's another thing to consider if you're applying for that kind of job. Yeah, so it's really good pay, guys. The pay is good, so there's no even thinking about it twice. You're sitting down to talk and you're chilling, and yeah, it is a good job. So you should definitely consider trying to get into that. And there's no discrimination about whether you are an international student or Australian citizen or anything like that. So anyone can apply for the job and actually get it. And international students, I know a lot of international students are actually doing this job, which is good. So they need people. Apply for it. You might get called for interview, and the interview process is not that difficult. So definitely look into that if you are looking for high-paying jobs. Definitely check on that. I will leave the link for the migration website down there, the Home Affairs website, where it talks about the jobs that you can do, that you can work more than 20 hours. So definitely look into that. That is another one. And the last one I'll say is applying for government jobs. I feel like depending on the city that you are, I don't know about Sydney, but I feel like I know about like where I live in Tasmania. I know with Tasmania, even though you're a student, they'll still employ you because most of the jobs are like casual. You're a casual worker, so they know okay, you're limited to 20 hours a week or whatever. So they will probably still employ you regardless of whether you're an Australian citizen or not. And the pay with government jobs are really good. Government jobs pay you as much as like $30 to $35 an hour, depending on the band you get in. So with the government jobs, there's like band 1, band 2, band 3. So depending on the level you get in as, the higher your pay would be. So the COVID thing is also like a government job, which is good. It's stable, and all these jobs are like the stability to a level with these jobs. Guys, one tip I would give you as a student, international student coming in, try to get into the health sector. Guys, there's money to be made in the health sector. They are looking for nurses, doctors. So if you're coming in and are planning on studying nursing, good on you, or being a doctor or whatever like that in the medical, anything in the medical field, even if you get a job in the medical sector, maybe you are not exactly a nurse or whatever, you're just doing something in the medical sector. So that is one tip for you guys. Try and get into the medical or health sector here in Australia. There's money to be made there. There's no discrimination whether you're an international student or you're not. They're looking for people. COVID has crippled things a lot here. Like people, the government is looking for workers and everything. So that is the tip right there. I told you guys to watch this video all the way to the end because I'm dropping tips back to back. So that is it for you guys. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope the tips I dropped here and there. If you found this video informative and helpful, definitely click on that subscribe button, like, share and comment, and I will be signing out here today. I'll see you all in my next video. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. Leave me comments below, and I always reply my comments, so make sure you leave me comments. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in, and that is the end of this video. Let's just call it top 3 jobs for international students in Australia in 2022. Jobs that will get you as much as $40 per hour. Yes guys, per hour, you know, that's a lot of money. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye guys.